Good early evening, late afternoon, y'all. It is 4:23 on Monday, and I have been done work for maybe an hour and a half, a couple hours now, something like that. But I went mucking around after work. I bought a proper video camera. It'll be a year come the winter. And maybe it's already been a year. I don't remember. But the editing program that I downloaded, because when you do this, as far as I know anyway, off a video camera, to get it to the YouTubes, you have to get it on your computer and then render it through a editing program and then upload it to YouTube. If you want to do all the pop-ups and whatever, otherwise you can just upload it straight to YouTube. Doesn't matter what the fuck you do it on. But the editing program that I was using shit the bed, and now I'm kind of thinking it was my computer, not so much the editing program. But I wasn't very happy with that program anyway, so it doesn't matter. But what I was hoping to do was download this new editing program to a thumb drive instead of getting like an external hard drive and all that kind of shit, right? I thought this way might be easier. But I talked to Boo Boo about it, and he was like, yeah, you can't run programs off a thumb drive. I was like, oh, all right. You can save files and all that kind of good stuff, but you can't run programs off it. And my computer, when I went to, I downloaded the program, and then I was trying to move it from my computer to the thumb drive, and it wouldn't let me. I was like, damn it. Because that thumb drive was like $9, which sounded awesome to me, as opposed to spending like, somewhere between like 80 and $100 on an external hard drive. And yes, I know you can get them cheaper online, but I don't know what I'm doing, so I go through Boo Boo's work because Boo Boo knows what he's talking about. I will pay more to be sure that I'm getting what I need. I'm just saying. So I went in to his work to return that thumb drive. He wiped it for me and everything. He says, you just need to bring it in and return it. Let them know that I wiped it, whatever, it's all good. So I went in and did that after work today. And then I wanted to just look at external hard drives and see what I was in for, right? Because the next thing is to get a new laptop, and god damn it, I just got my laptop, so we're not buying another fucking laptop just to do YouTube videos. So, well, basically, so I can use my camera to do, instead of my phone to do YouTube. Like, I mean, that's just dumb. So I'm in there, and I have no idea what I'm looking for. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I don't want to deal with anybody but Boo Boo, because we've been talking about it. He knows what it is that I'm doing. He knows what I'm trying to achieve with my videos and whatever. So he's the one that I wanted to deal with. And I know he's not going to bullshit me because he lives with me. So if he wants to continue to do so, don't bullshit me. Just saying. Mom perks. So I was moseying around the store. I was kind of taking a look around at external hard drives, and I thought I seen stuff that seemed to make sense to me, but as somebody who really knows nothing, like, whatever. But I found what I wanted to talk about, right? Like a starting point. So I was just sort of wandering the shop, trying to keep an eye out for Boo Boo, because I didn't want to go and interrupt him or whatever. I didn't know what he was doing. I couldn't see him anywhere. His boss comes over, and asks me if I need help. And I said, well, I'm waiting for my son and waiting for Boo Boo, right? Just whenever he has a second, don't, So he came out from wherever he was. He just sort of magically appeared, kind of like a genie. And he said, he says, I have to go for break. Or he said, I haven't had break yet. And I said, well, go for break. And his boss is like, well, he can take a few minutes. And I'm like, no offense, bud, but I'm not going to be a few minutes, okay? I'm that customer that knows shit. It's going to have to be explained to me a couple times, a couple different ways. He says, well, I can help you, or another associate can help me. And I said, no. He knows what it is that it's all good. I will wait for him to have break. Go for your break. I will go grab something to eat. I had a coffee with me. I will have that. I will have a couple cigarettes. Like, it's fine. It's fine. So he went on break. I know, when I worked in sales and stuff, listen, when it's break time, it's break time. Too fucking bad. I need to eat, or I can't I can't even fake peopling, okay? I get hangry. There is no patience. There is no filter. Like, go for your break. So I went over to the Metro, and it's all in the same plaza. So I just went over to the Metro, and I grabbed like a yogurt parfait, whatever they call that, and sat down on a bench, had a lovely conversation with a sales associate from Metro. She came out. I was sitting on the bench eating my yogurt. She comes out for break, like it's so obvious. She comes out for break, and she gets her cigarettes out and a bottle of water, and she sits down on the fucking floor. And I was like, what are you doing? You can have, like, you can fit 2 people on this bench. My ass ain't that big. Like, come on. And she's laughing. She goes, oh no, it's fine. I said, no, it's really not. It's really, you are on break. You are not sitting on the floor. I know what it's like to stand all day. Get the fuck over here and have a seat on the bench. Oh, I'm gonna have a cigarette. You're eating. We're outside, sweet pea. I do not give a shit. Get over here. She's like, thank you. She was so funny. She dropped the customer service voice as soon as she sat down. She's like, oh, a long fucking day. I was like, I bet. Enjoy your seat on the bench. It's fine. Chatted with her for a little bit. Ate my yogurt. Had a smoke. Played some solitaire. I was like, that's got to be about half an hour. Mosey back to the store. And I walked up and down the aisle a couple times that I was in before. And I was checking out these boxes again. I was pretty sure it was a good starting point anyway. Boo Boo came up, and we worked it out. What we've decided to do, very long story short, what we've decided to do is he has a 1 terabyte external hard drive that he's not using. I think he said it's got some games and shit on it. He said he would transfer it over to the drive that he's using now. He's upgraded. He'll transfer it over, and if he needs to reformat it, he will, but he's pretty sure it's already formatted. Like for computer, not video game, right? We'll try to download, well, we should be able to. I don't know. There was a pop-up on my laptop when we tried to download this program to my thumb drive that said something about it had to, I don't know. I don't understand it. But he said, we'll give it a try, and we'll try to download it from my laptop to this portable hard drive. And if it works, then I can either use the one he has, or he can get me one from work. And I said, listen, I would prefer to get one from work because, one, I don't need a fucking terabyte hard drive, okay? It's one program that I plan on putting on it. That's all I'm going to use the damn thing for. Like, what a waste of space. Keep your external hard drive. Well, if it works, we can just move it over to, we can put it back on my laptop. I'll get a hard drive and we'll just do it again on mine. Then you can wipe that one, yours, and use it to store video games off of your systems that you don't play very often, so that there's more room on your game systems. This makes sense to me. So he agreed to that. He said, but if it doesn't work, you're gonna have to upgrade your laptop. Just bought this goddamn laptop like maybe a year ago. Damn it. But, and he sold me that laptop. But he said, and I'm teasing him about it, right? He says, look, at the time for what you were doing, it was perfectly fine. I was basically, I stream my movies off it. I watch YouTube on it, which is streaming. And I upload right now my videos to YouTube from my phone. I just do it in YouTube Studio. But I use my laptop to put in my bookends and my cards and all that kind of stuff, right? To do all the setup stuff. And when that's all I was doing, it was perfectly fine. There are small editing things you can do in YouTube Studio. You can blur, you can add music, and you can take stuff out, right? You can cut up your video, take stuff out. Like when I name drop, I do it all the friggin' time. I have learned how to use YouTube Studio to cut that out. Beyond that, you need an editing program. So if you want to add pop-ups for your socials, or if you want to put in pop-ups that say like, share, subscribe, that kind of thing. Because I never say it. I think I've said it once in a video and it was awkward as fuck, and I'll never do it again. But it does look more YouTubey if you've got the pop-ups, right? So that's kind of what I want to start doing. And so for that, I need an editing program. I also want to try my hand at thumbnails, okay? Because YouTube Studio gives you 3 options for thumbnails, and I have noticed a pattern. They are all the same fucking pose that I do, that I end up doing at some point during a video. And yeah, I would like to try my hand at thumbnails. So Boo Boo kind of said, like, if this external hard drive thing doesn't work, you're going to have to upgrade your laptop. And I said, well, the problem with the laptop that I have now is that you're not able to upgrade the memory. Excuse me, storage space, whatever you want to call it. You can't upgrade any of that. What you have is what you have, and that's it. And mine is on the lower end of all that stuff, right? He said it's more like a Chromebook. So he showed me a handful of laptops. And I said, listen. If we have to go the route of a new laptop, it's not going to be right away. Because even on sale, like the ones he was showing me were on clearance. And even they're like $500 and up, right? So I said, what we'll do is get the lower end of the ones that I can up, because if I can upgrade it, then I don't need to start off with an awesome fucking computer. I can get one that has the power and the memory that will do. And if for whatever reason I find I need more memory, more storage space, whatever the fuck, then I can just upgrade, right? Now, Boo Boo's work doesn't do that in-house anymore, but he felt pretty confident that if I do need to do that down the line, he can help me do that. He can let me know what I need to get, and he can install it and whatever for me. So I think that's the worst case scenario. So that's gonna be the last thing. If none of our other ideas work, that is what we'll do. And the reason I'm going through all this, one, is because I want to try my hand at this editing program. It's going to frustrate me, and I'm going to hate it for a good long while. I know it, because I hate learning new things. It's always a good idea in my head, and then I go to do it, I'm like, fucking why? But I bought this camera, and it's a damn good camera, in my opinion. And I got it at a really good price. But I haven't been able to use it because, right, I feel like if I'm gonna, I would have to download it to my computer anyway, and it takes forever for my laptop to upload stuff. It streams perfectly fine, but for some reason uploading shit can take a good long while. And when I was using One Shot or One Spot, whatever it was called, the editing program, I had times where it was taking like a day or a day and a half just to render a video. And I'm pretty sure, looking back, like knowing what I know now, it's because of the memory on my computer. It was just slowing everything down. So, but I really want to start using that camera because, one, the quality of it is better than my phone. Well, it's probably comparable because my phone is like the highest resolution that is out there right now. God damn flies. I hate bugs. But this camera, I can sit it on top of my dashboard, or I'm hoping, or I can get one of those grappling hook type tripod thingies and just grapple it to my steering wheel, because sitting here holding my phone like this just kills my arms. I hate it so much. It's so uncomfortable. So that is my, I don't know, was that a rant? I feel like that was a rant. I feel like that was a rant. my technology rant. Like, he was showing me some laptops that were like stupid expensive, right? But they had all kinds of like memory and all kinds of like power and whatever. And it's like, okay, great. But you know, like, I just do, 20-minute, half-hour YouTube videos just sitting in my car chit-chatting about whatever pops into my brain at that time. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing skits. I'm not doing, exposure videos or any of that kind of stuff. True crime. I'm not doing anything overly crazy. But, I have been doing it for 3 years now. I do enjoy doing it. I would like my videos to look a little bit more, polished. And I'm getting more exposure now too, quite honestly. Yeah, my views have gone up. My subscribers count has things are going well. I'm nowhere near being monetized, and I wouldn't even dream of being able to reach that. But but the fact of the matter is that I'm not making any extra money off of YouTube. So why would I spend all this money on, super fancy shit when there's no need to. I just want my videos to look more polished at the end of the day, you know? You know? Professionals, people. Professionals. Says the one who, you know, I totally forgot to, I filmed a video on Tuesday last week and then totally forgot to fucking post it. Okay. It was sitting on my channel privatized. Well. So on Wednesday, 2 videos went out. Thursday, maybe. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. But yeah, professionals, people. Professionals. Anywho, we're almost past the 20-minute mark, so I'm gonna boot. I'm gonna see if I can get a little tidy up done before I have to go pick up Boo Boo. I think he's done at 6. So, anybody watching, I appreciate you. Thank you. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk later.